Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for May. I hope you're well. I am going to take a quick second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every single Gemini out there. So guys, just take what resonates for you. Leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind that the energies can reverse. And as always, Gemini, please don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Gemini? Gemini. All right. So Gemini, you are starting out with the Two of Discs in the reverse. You have the Devil in the reverse and the King of Discs. All right, so you could be really working on your money. I do see somebody here that is having to rob Peter to pay Paul, and so you're very focused on your money currently. You could have gone through a situation where you were dealing with somebody who wasn't exactly honest or in the upright. I see you coming out of some sort of a situation that you felt bound to, you felt very tied to, and it was toxic. And it's caused a lot of imbalance in your life here, but you made a decision to end some toxic energy here. I do feel like you are, definitely very focused on finances and money right now. Let me see who's in your energy. You're working at your own stability here after getting, making a decision to come out of something that you were bound to that was very toxic. But you've done it. Show me who is in Gemini's energy. All right, so we have the Universe in the reverse. We have the Eight of Wands. And the Prince of Wands. Okay, so you're dealing with somebody here that is not, they feel like things are not complete between the two of you. I do feel like you are definitely going to hear from this person. It's likely to be, it's very fast moving energy here because this person doesn't feel like things are complete. They're not over between the two of you. If this person lives at a distance, I feel like they're going to travel to see you. But I definitely feel like you're going to hear from them. And it's with the hope that it's going to enact a very sudden change. Very fast moving energy, and I do see communication coming through with this person. Show me the energy between Gemini and this person. Show me the energy between Gemini and this person. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups in the reverse, and we have the Queen of Disc in the reverse. All right, so you're not on the same page with this person, and I definitely feel like your energy here, Gemini, is a little bit unbalanced. You could be deep in your masculine energy right now. I do feel that you're feeling of deep loss. There's some sort of a loss that's occurred, and that has caused a lot of imbalance. Now, for some of you, it's financial loss. But for a lot of you, there's been a breakup between you and this person. I do feel like this is somebody who is currently unhappy, and I don't feel like they are currently like getting out and, running around with friends and dating or, because they're still trying to process everything that's happened here. Let me see what's affecting this connection. Show me what's affecting this connection between Gemini and this person. The Hermit. Yeah, there's a lack of communication. You're both kind of searching for answers. I feel like you don't want to deal with any kind of toxic energy. They're trying to figure out how to approach you. Yeah, they're definitely trying to figure that out. There's silence, though. This person could have ghosted you as well. For some of you, this is somebody that you were married to or in a long-term connection. But it would have been very toxic. So you're trying to figure all of this out. So are they. And there is a lack of communication. You could be dealing with a Virgo, but you don't have to be. Let me see the outcome for Gemini at the end of the week. Show me the outcome for Gemini at the end of the week. Yeah, King of Wands in the reverse. There's going to be a lack of action here. Yeah, you're going to be focusing more on your finances, your money, your own stability. But this person, it looks like there's some very fast moving energy here, but it could be very aggressive as well. So just be aware of that. I don't see you really reacting to it. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands in the reverse. You may very well be dealing with a karmic connection as well. The Queen of Wands in the reverse indicates possibly some bitterness. There could be somebody here in this connection that's feeling a bit put out, a bit bitter about the situation. Also be careful, because with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, this is somebody who, you know, the way they move is kind of mean-tempered. It's a little bit, they could be doing some sort of spell work or witchcraft as well, or hiring somebody in to do that. So just be careful. I definitely feel like you're not on the same page with this person currently, and you could be dealing with a karmic connection. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Two of Coins here for Gemini? All right, we have the Fool, we have Judgment, and we have the Star card in reverse. So you would like to take a leap of faith towards, you know, having a reconciliation with this person. Which is interesting, because I see you processing the loss, but I don't see you being on the same page with them. There's definitely some healing that needs to take place here. You're making financial decisions as well, because like I said, I see somebody having to rob Peter to pay Paul. You're trying to use, you know, good discernment with that. You could be taking a risk financially in order to try to get your money back in order. But I'm definitely seeing with the Star card here in reverse, you feel like your dreams, your hopes were kind of broken somehow with this person. And I do feel like you may have put this person on a pedestal at one point, and they're no longer on that pedestal. But there's a lot of imbalance that needs to be addressed here. Be careful about, you know, taking risks, because you have to use discernment with that, whether it's financial or whether it's with this person. And I do feel like, Gemini, you feel that a reconciliation with this person would definitely be risky. Let me see why the Devil is in reverse for Gemini. You could be dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Virgo. All right, so we have the Three of Swords in the reverse, the Hierophant reversed, and the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh, okay, so this person broke your heart. You're healing. You're healing, and you still have a lot of healing to do, because you're still processing the loss. It was a toxic situation, and you've extracted yourself from it through an ending. But you're still very stuck. Your energy is still stuck. You're stuck in a healing mode right now. So I do feel like, you know, you're not quite over this, and I do feel like you're not quite able to move forward, and you're trying to figure out how to move forward, whether with this person or alone, how to heal, how to move towards, you know, a healed state. There could have been some third-party energy for some of you involved in this that would have ended this connection as well. And it would have likely been on their side. Why is the King of Coins here? I see somebody praying. I see somebody praying or meditating. Let's try that again. Why is the King of Coins here for Gemini? Yeah, Ace of Swords. And the Eight of Coins. Yeah, there's that loss again. There's that loss again. Some of you may have lost your job, or you may have lost, you know, some money financially. You're going to get clarity, though. There is some sort of clarity that's coming forward here. And so for some of you, it's communication with this person. And when that communication comes forward, there's going to be some details that are missing. So you need to be very careful about, you know, what is being said, because it's going to be truthful communication. However, at the same time, there's going to be missing details. So almost some omission of truth, you know. But I feel like, Gemini, you're going to see clearly. You're going to really see right through it. I don't see you really putting any effort into this situation currently, but you would like to talk to this person because you'd like to have clarity. Let me see why their energy. Why is the universe in reverse? Yeah, there's that Knight of Wands again. So twice. You could be dealing with an on and off situation. Where this person just comes rushing in, they communicate, they give you, you know, some communication, and then they just run right back out as quickly as possible. King of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy. This is somebody who does have feelings and emotions towards you. They're in an unhappy place in their life right now. There is some sort of a change that is beginning to happen or is happening with this person, but it's not complete. There's something that's incomplete, and they may tell you this. They may tell you about it. Why is the Eight of Wands here? All right, we have the Page of Pentacles reversed. We have the Nine of Wands reversed and the Five of Pentacles. This person could be going through some financial difficulties, and they're trying to figure out how to change that, how to figure that out, how to overcome it. There's definitely this feeling of loss, and they feel like they don't have anything to offer. So I feel like this is somebody who wants to overcome this, but they can't quite figure out how to do it. I definitely feel like this person feels rejected and abandoned. So they may not have a very strong support system. There's a lot of unhappiness that's here. And I feel like this person is overwhelmed. They've got all these problems, and I feel like it's weighing them down. So they feel like they don't have anything to offer. It definitely looks like they're going through a financial loss. So let me see why the Knight of Wands is here. I feel like this person is in and out of your life. I don't feel like they're consistent. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Yeah, King of Wands. This person could be a little bit of a player. And the Moon, they keep secrets. They keep secrets, particularly with regard to their passions. I do feel like this person is going to take action. You're going to hear from them. I feel like they're going to come rushing in almost aggressively, but they're keeping secrets. So that's why I'm seeing that they're going to tell the truth. You want clarity, you want truth, but they're going to leave out details. Yeah, they're going to leave out details. And this is what, because here at the end, we have the King of Wands in the reverse. This person could be a bit of a player. I'm seeing somebody who is extremely inconsistent in their energy. They're in, they're out, they ghost you. They're kind of a hot mess, and they're dealing with some kind of a financial struggle right now. Let me see the energy between Gemini and this person. And you know, that would be consistent with this being a karmic connection. So just be careful, Gemini. Particularly if you're dealing with somebody that's kind of in and out like that. Just be very careful. All right, so we have Temperance in reverse. We have the Two of Cups reversed. Page of Swords. And the King of Pentacles. Interesting. Yeah. So you're over here trying to heal. You're trying to work on your money. You're trying to build your own stability here. And I feel like it's because the ending of this connection created so much instability in your life emotionally. I'm definitely seeing the end here. I'm seeing somebody that definitely is involved in a karmic type of connection. And I do feel like you're not on the same page with this person. So it's really created a gap in your life, and you're struggling here trying to move forward. So I feel like a lot of you are really pouring that energy into your own stability. It's like you're saying, okay, you ghosted me, you've been in and out, you know, I'm not putting effort into this, and, you know, it's not working like this. I'm struggling here, so I'm just going to focus on me right now. I do feel like that is being effective for you because your money is looking pretty good, although at some point it could have dipped. But I'm definitely seeing that, you know, your focus on your money, your finances, and your stability is causing you to come into a very stable, you know, period. This person that's in your life, they're keeping an eye on you. I do feel like they do have feelings for you, but they're just in and out. They're kind of player type of energy. They may have developed feelings, and now they're like, I don't know what to do with these feelings. So they're kind of keeping an eye on you. They're checking on you. Also, be careful that when this person comes in, that they're not coming in with a financial agenda. They could be seeing that, Gemini, you're doing really well over here since everything ended between the two of you. They don't have the stability that they have. They're having some financial problems, so they may see that you're doing well. So just be careful that this person isn't coming in for the wrong reasons, because I am picking up a lot of player type of energy and somebody who keeps a lot of secrets. Why is the Hermit here? You could be dealing with another Gemini. They could also be telling people that you're the reason this connection ended, that you were unstable. This is somebody who may be talking behind your back, so be careful. We have the Hermit. Why is the Hermit here between Gemini and this person? Yeah, they walked away from the connection. They ghosted you. And the Emperor. So what did you do? You went into Emperor energy. You took charge of your own life. You realized you were stuck. You realized that you had to heal yourself. So you went into Emperor energy. You took charge of the situation, or at least you're trying to figure out all of that. I do feel like you're struggling to heal, and I feel like you're trying to figure that out, and you're trying to figure out how to boss up and be in charge of your own life, and you're doing it. It does look like you're doing it. Some of you guys could own a business, or you could be a high-level manager of some sort. The person who is in your energy walked away. They ghosted. It looks like they ghosted you. And now they're experiencing, there was a sudden change that they're experiencing, and it has to do with loss and lack of financial stability in their life. They don't know how to overcome this. They're trying to figure it out. So just be careful that they're not, you know, seeing that you're doing well financially and coming in for the wrong reasons. Why is the King of Wands in reverse? Show me the outcome for Gemini. Okay, so we have the 7 of Coins. We have the 9 of Swords. And we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, this person is up, they're down, they're in, they're out. They keep secrets. I feel like this person is being very patient here. So it could be that they want to come forward and talk to you, but they don't actually take the action to do so. I definitely feel like they want to. They're trying to figure out how to change their situation, and that situation has to do with financial loss. So they may want to come in, but be careful about their motives, and because they're definitely still keeping secrets. And I feel like they're in a little bit of depression that's here as well. And I do feel like they may come in acting like, you know, that they still have feelings for you, but this person has a hidden agenda. And I do feel like you're not on the same page. This is a karmic connection. I do feel like you're very, there's a lot of anxiety for you around this situation. You've been very patient. You're both kind of waiting to see what the other person's going to do. And neither of you are actually taking any action. but you're stressed out. This person stresses you out. And you may just want to find out, look, why did you ghost me? Why did you walk away from this connection? Why didn't this work out? I definitely feel like they want to talk to you, but this is also an energy of them not actually taking the action to do so, because they're kind of holding back. They're waiting to see what you're going to do. And they know that the two of you aren't on the same page. So I just think you need to be careful about their motivations. I'm not seeing them actually come forward by the end of the week. They want to, but I feel like they're going to be in and out just as quick. So, bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands in the reverse. This person may have chosen to move in another direction towards someone else as well. It's really stressing you out though, Gemini. So honestly, at this point, I would do exactly what you're doing, is keep working on yourself and your stability, and let this person work their issues out. I feel like you're doing the right thing with that. All right, so I'm going to pull an oracle card and we'll see if there's any messages. All right, so we have individuality. When the shield carrier reaches the top of the mountain, she never seeks approval because approval is based on doubt. Your strength and wisdom are celebrated in your unique ability to view the experience of life with new vision. Power lies in individuality and the ability to see yourself through your own eyes and not through the eyes of another. To be in power, you must own your power and exist within your own individuality. That's powerful. And I do feel like that's what you're doing. I do. So, keep up the good work and try not to let the stress and anxiety about communication or the truth of what the situation is, just impound upon you, because I do feel like this person really needs to kind of deal with a lot of their own issues. They're very inconsistent. All right, I hope that this has been helpful. If you have resonated with this reading, please hit that like button, Gemini. And until I see you in your next reading, namaste.